Hi, this is the old Brooklyn Sage back at you again. Today I'm going to deal with a few random thoughts. My first thoughts are I'm going to make a prediction. My prediction is, and it's a sketchy one because it's a tough one because everybody else is going the other way. But my prediction is that Joe Biden will not run for the presidency of the United States. There's a lot of reasons for that. I think number one, he doesn't want to expose his son Hunter to corruption charges with China relative to his financial business. I think that is so scary to Biden that he will not run. However, maybe he will, but I'd like to talk a little bit about his behavior. Now, I want to tell you something, Joe. You know, I'm about the same age you are, and I'll tell you this. Your behavior was not okay 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, or 10 minutes ago, Joe. So when you say, oh, the new morals, and I know them now, Joe, your behavior is bad all the time. You can't do it. I have a friend of mine, Gil, who says, I'm a hugger. And I am a hugger. But if I was to hug his wife and linger and then nuzzle and then smell her hair, he'd hit me with a golf club. But at least he'd have some use for his golf clubs. Here's another thing, Joe. I don't know who your constituents are going to be. Perhaps it's African Americans, except there's a problem there, Joe. When you said Obama was the first articulate, bright, and clean national black figure, and nice looking too, Joe, does that mean that there's no other blacks that are articulate, black, bright, or clean? Joe, I don't know about that, but I don't know if you're going to get their vote. Or the Indians, where you talk about, a little accent when you go to 7-Elevens. You got a few problems, Joe. And lastly, Joe, the last thing I want to see in my life is you at one of our NATO meetings nuzzling and smelling the hair of Angela Merkel. I can't take it, Joe. I'm starting a new thing where I hand out blind man's canes because there's so many people that can't see. My first blind man's cane is going to that fellow named Beto. Beto was at the border a week ago and made the statement, I don't see any crisis there. Give him a cane. Here's your cane, Beto. Let's talk a little bit about that border crisis. We have them coming across the border in unbelievable numbers now, and the president's trying to stop that. And it's hard to believe that half the country is saying, let them in, stop, don't build a wall, don't stop them. Well, they're going to change the entire complexion of America if we don't do something, if we don't have a national identity. And let me tell you something, it's going to get worse, and here's why. Mexico has elected a socialist president. Now, he will take some time to turn that country into a socialist country. And when he does, it will be just like Venezuela. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think the border is going to look like, the people flowing into America, if Mexico becomes socialist, or when it becomes socialist? It's like Venezuela. Venezuela are pouring into Colombia in incredible numbers. So if you think it's bad at the border now, it's going to get worse once Mexico becomes socialist, totally socialistic. In closing, let me say that I am starting an organization called Keep America Capitalistic, because I want my grandchildren to grow up in a country with all the benefits and opportunities that I grew up with. I will be selling some hats and some shirts, and I'll do everything with KAC, Keep America Capitalistic. Of course, I will donate the money to those good organizations such as the Walk Away campaign, and others that are trying to save this country from socialism. Thank you. If you like this, please say you like it. Subscribe, please subscribe. And the comments are wonderful because they really help me get a placing on YouTube. So thank you very much and have a great day.